some explanation in Parliament over the delay in the final report of the Special Agriculture and Business Lease SABL inquiry. Prime Minister Peter O'Neill blamed the delay on the lack of cooperation by commissioners engaged in the investigations. The Prime Minister was responding to a question from the member for Pomio. He wanted a review into the SABL, citing its significance, and questioned the delay in tabling the final report.
The issue of special agriculture and business leases was again raised in Parliament. This time concerns were raised on the Commission of Inquiry report that is yet to be tabled in Parliament. The government's SABL policy has been a center of controversy over the years. This follows cancellation of all SABL nationwide by the government in 2012. Developers and landowners have been in loggerheads, resulting in lengthy court battles. The Turubu multi-million kina oil palm project in East Sipi province was a fine example. Landowners have sought legal advice after more than 16,000 hectares of the land was given to a developer without proper title and ownership. The matter was referred to the National and Supreme Court, which ruled in favor of the landowners. Concerns now being raised are in relation to the Commission of Inquiry report. Pomio district in East New Britain province has felt the impact of the policy. Developers and landowners have been in conflict over ownership and the benefit sharing arrangement. This has prompted the local MP, Elias Kapawore, to question the government on its position on the SABL report.
Mr. Speaker, I can inform this Honourable House that we have a development partner that is willing to engage in consultations and is keen to review existing lease arrangements. We have made mistakes, but we can also review and make some corrections, Mr. Speaker. My questions are, number one, can the Commission of Inquiry report on SABL be tabled in this Parliament and made available to us so that it will guide us in our discussions to review our progress?
Mr. Kapawore was concerned on the fate of the multi-million kina agriculture projects in Pomio district. He also wanted to know if equal benefits can be shared between landowners and developers operating under the SABL arrangement.
Number two, can the government consider giving equity to landowners of forestry impacted areas similar to privileges that are given to gas and mining industry to ensure greater benefits from their resources? Number three, Mr. Speaker, is Pomio district has 2 oil mills currently in operation. Can relevant laws be amended to ensure that the district and ILGs be considered shares in this crude oil revenues? Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The Commission of Inquiry was sanctioned by the government with 3 commissioners engaged to probe the issue. 2 have returned with their findings. Prime Minister Peter O'Neill said lack of cooperation from the 3rd commissioner has hindered investigations and finalization of the report.
We are having some difficulties with that because of the lack of cooperation from that commissioner. So we have yet to complete the final report. Despite the fact that we have paid all the fees, the report is not forthcoming.
The government's termination of all SABL was to preserving and maintaining land ownership and the rights of the people. Hence, it will not tolerate developers who breach the country's laws to invest and do business on especially customary land. Many developers have been using SABL as a front to cultivate round logs. Mr. O'Neill said the government will allow areas with proven records of achieving its purpose under the SABL arrangement in developing major agriculture businesses.
Mr. Speaker, I'm pleased to say that the government has made a decision that all the SABL leases that were issued to be cancelled. That instruction has now gone to the Lands Department, and as of today I can assure you that these leases are now being cancelled. And where there are projects now existing, Mr. Speaker, we have encouraged the landowners to renegotiate many of those leases arrangements and the arrangements that they have made with the developers.
Funds have been allocated to complete the COI report, and the government will ensure it is tabled in Parliament.
Mark Kayok, ending Monday's edition of PNG Tonight. Thank you for your company. See you tomorrow at the same time on NBC television for another edition. I'm John Higgins. Good night.